As soon as electricity flows through the wire, the igniter caps fire, exploding the stick of dynamite. Hopefully that's enough to blast the hatch open. Alright, I'll wrap the ends of the two wires around the contacts. The wire is connected to the stick of dynamite in the detonator. Everything's ready for the explosion. You know what? I've always wanted to do this. Damn! There's hardly a scratch on it. It's ripped the handle clean off, but most of the energy from the explosion has just dissipated. The power of the explosion has just dissipated like a little firecracker you light in your hand. I'll have to find another way to open the hatch. Hopefully the second stick is as sound as the first one. Another fuse cable. I hope that works. Okay. Very carefully. The dynamite should blast the concrete girder from the ceiling once and for all. I'll wrap the end of the two wires around the contacts again. Then let's try again. This time it has to work. Sure enough, it's penetrated the hatch. There's some kind of pipe down there. It leads downwards. It would be big enough for me, but I can't see where it leads. And I can't squeeze past the piece of concrete. I can't move it, it's too heavy. I'll put the chain around the piece of concrete. There are metal eyelets on the dinghy. I'll fasten the chain on there. The boat is attached to the chain, which is wrapped around the piece of concrete. That might work. And up it goes. Damn. Up there's the way out. But there's no ladder here. I'm guessing that the room up there is the one behind the steel door, but I can't get at the grate. That's not gonna help me. The hose is too short to reach anywhere. A fire hose with metal connectors at both ends. Not exactly light. The metal connectors at both ends are heavy enough on their own. I've joined the two short hoses into a long one. The connector fits. The hose is connected to the water outlet. It is just long enough. There's still some live electrical wires in the pipe. I'll have to change that first, otherwise flooding the place is gonna be dangerous. There's still some live electrical wires in the pipe. I'll have to change that first. The concrete beam has broken off a piece of the wall here, and a few wires are sticking out. I think they're live. I'll wrap the gloves with insulating tape. It'd be best to bend the electric wires out of the pipe and into the tank room. Oh, get out of here. All right, that's that. All right then, let's flood the pipe. That should be enough. It's working. Keep going, keep going. Just one more. Oh, that's it. Just in time. Old wagon, like what used to be used in mines. It appears to have been built to transport heavy loads. It looks very solid and heavy. Huh, one of the wheels is missing. Perhaps that's why it was out of service. Huh, a pile of stones. Most of the stones must weigh at least 60 or 80 pounds. They look really heavy. This room looks less like a bunker than the other one. More a combination of a bunker and a mine. Perhaps the builder of this bunker used a remote part of an old mine? The rock face gives extra protection, and less earth would have to be moved. There's a crevice, a crack in the stone, about half a yard high. I can't really make out much, but the crevice seems to go up diagonally. Brilliant. I almost kill myself getting through the first door, and the next one's waiting a few feet on. And you wouldn't expect anything else. It ain't doing the slightest thing. an iron chain, quite solid and around 5 yards long. The bunker room's on the other side. Maybe the door can be opened from this side? The bunker room's on the other side. I bet it opens the door to the main room. The compressor's flywheel is about the size of the wagon's wheels, and it's fastened with 4 nuts. Got it. I almost drowned just now, and I want that to stay as an almost. It would really be a coincidence if that fits, but I guess I need some luck sometimes too. It could really fit. It's a little smaller than the other wheels, but it's just as solid. Let's see. It works! Damn it, that's it. The planks aren't quite as robust as I thought. Weird. One of the planks is broken. Fortunately, the others are thicker and have lasted. There's a shaft down there. I can't see the floor. I can just see darkness after a few feet. I'll move the planks to the wall over there. Still not much to see. The light only reaches a few feet down. I think that the picture has turned out very well. I haven't got a clue where the shaft leads. I can't see anything. I can't smell anything. Not the faintest breeze, nothing. I haven't got a clue where the shaft... I'll hook the chain under the coupling. It's directly attached to the frame and should be able to hold plenty. Now I have to secure the other end of the chain somewhere. I'll just put the chain around 2 of the bars. If they're ripped out, I'll have enough space to climb into the crevice. That's it. The bars and the wagon are joined with the chain. The stones are adding real weight, and I can barely manage to get them into the wagon. The wagon full of stones must weigh a good half a ton. The wagon is right at the edge of the shaft, and it's full of 100-weight stones. I can't move it an inch. I might be able to move it that short distance with a lever. The planks are of various thickness, and some are much more worn than others. Perhaps they're made out of different kinds of wood. I'll take one of the thick, solid ones. I'll leave the rest where it is. All right then. I just need to make sure to get out of the way quick enough as soon as the wagon falls. Okay, the two bars have been ripped clean out of the concrete. Now there's enough room to climb up through the crevice. Let's hope that the crevice leads to freedom. God damn it! I crawl out of the trap and land in the Order's assembly room? Oh, this can't be for real. Fortunately, it looks like there's no one here. There's a fire burning in the dish. That means that someone was here not so long ago. Hopefully they won't be coming back as long as I'm here. There's several folded cloaks lying in front of the chest. 5 or 6 of them. Does that mean this conspiracy is only made up of a handful of people? No clues. Nothing that might help me. Is this some kind of assembly room? A club room for the local necromancy and black magic society. Okay. As soon as I found Angelina, I'm out of here. Again. Why do I continuously find myself standing in front of locked doors? Ugh! Oh, hell. That's another way of doing it. All right. Calm down now. Angelina's still missing. Perhaps she's been used as bait in order to lure me here. But why? Where is she now? Perhaps I should talk to Miss Valley again. She knows more than she lets on. The question is, what's with the Order? I mean, who belongs to it? What do they want from me? Ah! Ugh. Who the hell was that? Now where am I? I've got to free myself somehow before whoever it is comes back. An old cleaning cloth. Quite obviously not been used for quite some time. A thin strip of wood. I think I can reach it. Got it. A green plastic bottle. I can't see what it is exactly. I'll shove it closer into the light. Huh. Kerosene. Judging by the weight, there's also still some in it. Huh. An old kerosene lamp. Looks pretty big and heavy. The glass is missing. There's bright daylight streaming between the nailed-up planks. How long was I out for? A few shards of glass, probably from the broken oil lamp. They're curved and relatively thick. I could try to cut the bottle open. The kerosene is spread and has run into the crannies in the wood. There's a small pool of it left. I could hold the glass shard in one of the sunbeams. It's curved and might focus the light. Maybe it'd light the kerosene. But then I'd be sitting in a blazing pool of kerosene. Not exactly desirable. I can't reach it. I think I've got it all. The rag is now soaked in the kerosene. Good. I'll hold the shard of glass in one of the beams of sunlight. I think it's doing it. The shard focuses the light and heats a tiny spot on the material. Now that oughta... Wow. Way cool. Oh, okay. have to get there. That looks better already. Ah, that's much better. This rope was lashed around my chest. It's notably longer than the other pieces. A hallway with a stair at the end. There's a kids program on the TV.
Is there anything I can do for you, Samuel?
What the hell was that?
Hello? Yes. We've arrived. It's nice here. Everything's just like you said. No, Tom's gone shopping. Yes, Tom tied him up with rope. I know. The man wasn't very nice to me, but I don't think it's good that he can't leave. Yes, I'll keep watch. Bye.
I think I'm slowly going mad. There was a woman's voice. She called me Samuel, and I heard music. All right, now I really must pull myself together. Bobby's sitting down there, and Tom's somewhere around too. The pair of them have kidnapped me on behalf of someone who knows this house. But where the hell am I here? And more importantly, how the hell do I get away? Let's see what's behind it. Interesting. A family tree. Hey, maybe it'll give me some pointers to where There, right at the top. Samuel and Catherine Gordon. Then is that the Gordon's family tree? So this house also belongs to a Gordon. Are they behind the whole thing? The Gordon's family tree, beginning with Marcus and Mordred and going up to Samuel and Catherine Gordon. Hundreds of years of family history, full of murder and suffering. The idea of these things is that you hang your suit or uniform over it to stop it creasing. You can then maybe brush it down, too. The windows are nailed up with heavy planks. I'm not gonna get out of here. Huh. It doesn't look to me like I'm gonna be able to loosen the boards. Not one bit. Fastened up for good. Two landscape pictures. One shows a small rural town, and the other one a moorland scene. There's a brass plate under the picture of the town. There's something on it. Cardiff, 1812. Pretty ugly. I bet that thing hasn't always hung here. Looks like it belongs in a hall or a drawing room. It was probably taken down at some time and then stored here. The furniture's been covered to protect it from dust. And taking a good look at it, I'd say nobody's been here for years. Huh. Looks like tightly bundled material. Towels, bed covers, sheets, blankets. Perhaps the occupiers weren't able to take them with them, but also didn't want to just leave them to the rats and mice. That's why they bundled them all up as tightly as they could. The thing weighs at least 60 pounds. I'd rather not drag that around with me. Huh. The remains of what I was tied up with. Several pieces of rope, all between 1 and 2 yards long. This place in the wall looks a little strange somehow. A secret compartment. Oops, a kid's toy. Nothing more than kids' toys. Some child must have made themselves a store here. I've already got the toy car. I don't need any more of those things. A battery-powered toy car. When you turn it on, it just goes dumbly straight ahead. Looks like it's hardly been played with. There's some other stuff on the shelf. Looks like the mice have been at them. Some of the things have holes in them. A head. I think it's for putting your wig on, so that it keeps its shape. I can definitely use that. Wobbles a little, but the back of the chair is supporting the head. Why should I tie up the clothes dummy? It's definitely not gonna struggle. Not bad at all. Exposed ceiling beams. Pretty rustic, all that. Exposed ceiling beams. Ugh. The pieces of rope are too short. I'll tie the rope onto the binding. Like that. Let's see. That works all right. The rope is secured to the bale and goes over the joist. Looks very promising. Okay, now I need to act quickly.
Hello? Everything okay? Oh.
Sorry, Bobby. Nothing personal. And now, let's get out of here. But where's all my stuff? I need my camera. Let's hope that Tom doesn't choose right now to come home from shopping, and that it's not all that far to the next town.